Okay, friends, let's start question of compound interest. So here you can see simple interest they ask you on 70,000 at 50 by 3 per annum after 9 months. So very simple question. Simple interest formula as you remember P into R into T upon 100. Now time is what 9 months, so 9 by 12. This comes out to be 3 by 4. Rate of interest it is in front of you. You can simply calculate it. 70,000 into 50 by 3. Okay, let's keep it as it is, into 3 by 4, as we converted 9 months into year, right? So after doing this you can solve it. Just solving this entire thing, the answer comes out to be 8750. This much simple question also come in your gate examination, so you not need to worry. Just remember the basics what we have to do, and things become very simple. Okay, so here you can see the question. The difference between simple interest and compound interest compounded annually on a certain sum of rupees 2 for one certain sum of money for 2 years at 4% per annum is rupees 1. Find the sum of the money. Means the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 year is how much? 1 rupees. For 2 years is 1 rupees, right? It is 1 rupees. So they ask you to find the sum of the money, okay, or what was the price that was invested. So the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years, there is a formula that we learned, PR square upon 100 square. We can use it. We know the difference between simple interest, compound interest. We have to find the sum, means money. We know the rate of interest, that is 4 to 100 square. This comes out to be what? This comes out to be 10,000 divided by 4 square, that is 16, right? So after solving this, the amount that you get will be your sum of the money that they invested. That comes out to be 625. So option number A is correct. Okay, let's move towards next question. Okay, here is the next question. The question is, there is 60% increase in an amount in 6 years at simple interest. What will be the compound interest of rupees 12,000 after 3 year at the same rate? This type of question I can expect in your examination. What is given to you? That is, there is 60% increase in amount. So suppose a person was having 100 rupees, there is a 60% increase. What that means 100 you always have, 60 he has to add. So you have to find 160% of given number. So after finding 160%, percent means simply divide by 100. What you get? You get 160. So in 6 years, this principal 100 rupees become 160. Okay. So how much there is an increase? There is an increase of 60, and in 6 years. So you can simply write simple interest is what? Principal into rate into time upon 100. So your simple interest is increasing by what amount? 60 rupees, right? Your simple interest is 60 rupees, right? Principal you invested was 100, and rate of interest you need to calculate. Time is 6 year, 100. So after doing this 600 by 600, what you get? You get the desired amount, not 600, 6,000, sorry. Okay, 6,000 by 600, it is 10%. The rate of interest is 10%. So you have to find the compound interest on the same rate for 3 years. Okay, for 3 years what you have to do? For 3 years, 3 years you have to find out the answer by doing a plus b, a plus ab by 100, as I told you. So you can apply that one, this. Yes, after applying that, what you come across, let's see. So for 3 years they told you, and 12,000 is the principal. So you now know the rate, so you can find out simply. Rate is 10%. For first year also it is 10, for second year also it is 10, and for third year also it is 10. So first solve this two. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 10 upon 10 100. So it comes out to be 21. And now this become new A, this become B. So after solving this, 21 plus 10 plus 21 into 10 upon 100, this comes out to be 31 plus 2.1, that is 33.1. So you have to find 33.1% of 12,000 rupees. 33.1 upon 100 into 12,000. After doing this, what do you come across? You will get the compound interest that the company is offering you, okay? Or the person will get 12,000 into 33.1 divided by 100. The answer come out to be 3939 and something 82 or 72. 82. So you can see here is this option. So you can simply tick mark this, okay? So this how you need to solve these questions. The approach need to be very clear, and this question will be solved. Okay, this is the question. What is the difference between the compound interest on rupees 5,000 for 1.5 year at 4% per annum compound half yearly, yearly and half yearly, okay? So you can simply find out, right? For 1.5 year they told you. So one question they ask you the difference between both if one is placed on yearly basis and one on half yearly basis. So if I consider it half yearly, so this is annually, right? So half yearly means how many terms? Two terms of six months. That means 2% for 6 month, 2% for next 6 month, 2% for next 6 month, right? This how you will calculate for half yearly basis. And yearly basis, for yearly 4% was for first year, right? And 2% was for 6 month, next 6 month. So I have to find the difference between both of them. So can I find out? Yes, I can find out. I can first solve for yearly basis, right? 4 plus 2 plus 4 into 2, that is 8 upon 100, right? This comes out to be what? This comes out to be your compound interest based on yearly basis is 6.08, that is yearly, right? Compounded yearly. Now this is half yearly. 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2, that is 4 upon 100. This comes out to be what? 4 plus 4.04. Now again you have to add 2. This comes out to be 6.04. This is A, this is B. A plus B, that is 4.04 plus 2, that is 6.04, plus both multiplication, that comes out to be this. After adding this comes out to be something 808. After adding this, we'll get 6.1208. So what is the difference between both of them? Right, the difference between both of them is of, let's check it. Difference between both of them is 0.0408, right? This is the difference between both of them. So you have to simply multiply this by how much? 5,000, right? And this is what? Percent. So divide by 100 into 5,000. After doing this, what you get? You get 2.04. 2.04 is where? This is the right answer. Just what you calculated. This you calculated yearly basis, this you calculated on half yearly basis, and find the difference between both the interest rate and multiply it with principal. You get the amount, right? Or the difference between both of them. Okay friends, let's start question of compound interest. So here is a question in front of us. Albert invested an amount of 8,000 in fixed deposit scheme for 2 years at compound rate 5% per annum. How much will Albert get on maturity of the fixed deposit? Very simple question, right? Compound interest, it told you, and for 2 years they provided you. This type of simple question also comes in your GATE examination, right? So you not need to worry. So 5 for first year, 5 for next year, right? And what they ask you, find the amount that he will get after 2 years, right? So you can solve this. So after solving this, a plus b plus ab by 100, what you get? You get 10.025. 10.05% of 8,000 you have to calculate into 8,000. This will give you, this will give you mm, 820. Okay, this will give you, this is percent, so you always have to divide it by 100. Okay, don't forget. This gives you 820. This is your compound interest, and to get the amount which that person get, what we do, we have to add compound interest with principal. So 8,000 plus 820, that comes out to be 8820. So 8820 is this. Okay, this is the answer. Just imagine how simple technique I told you, otherwise how difficult it become for you to calculate by a traditional method, like a equal to t1 plus a by r by 100 raised to n. Every time you have to apply that formula. Instead of that, just apply this much. End of the story. Right? This question is also similar, it kind of that. The effective annual rate of interest to nominal rate of 6% per annum table half yearly. Now on half yearly basis, you have to calculate the difference between them, right? Not difference, means on half yearly basis, what will be the compound interest if 6% per annum is calculated. So in 1 year, there is how many quarters of half yearly? 2 quarters. You have to simply divide it by 2. 3% for first 6 months and 3% for next 6 months. So you have to find the cumulative of this. That is 3 plus 3 plus 3 into 3. That is 9 by 100. So after solving this, this comes out to be what? 6 plus 0.09. So it is 6.09. The answer is in front of you. Such a simple question, right? So this formula is very useful that I told you. Every question can be solved on the basis of it. So here is our question, that Charles deposit of sum of rupees 8,000 that will amount to rupees 920 in 3 years. However, the bank decided to increase the interest rate by 4%. What amount will he receive now? So simple question it is, that he was he invested 800, and this 800 is becoming what? 920 in 3 years, right? You can simply find out, right, every year how much it is increasing. 40. And on what amount it was increasing? On 800, right? Means every year, in 3 years it increased by 120, right? So 3 years means in 1 year it is increasing by 40 rupees. So after doing this, this comes out to be 1 by 20 into 100. This comes out to be what? This comes out to be 5%. Earlier it was 5%. Now the bank is giving a rate of 9%, right? So you can simply find out 9% of this, right? For 3 years, right? Now, earlier he was receiving 920. Now for 3 years, you have to find out a rate of 9%. You can find out 800 into 9, 3, 100. After solving this, you will get the answer. So 800 into 9 into 3 divided by 100. That is 216 rupees. 216 rupees, he is getting what? This is simple interest, right? So you can add simple interest on this. So 800 plus 216, it comes out to be what? 1016. 1016. This is will be the amount that he will get. This is this one. Okay. No difficult question it is. Just you need to understand what we do, how to deal with such question. Everything is simple in aptitude. Just don't try to remember formulas. Just remember the concept that is told to you, and things become very simple. Okay, now we are moving towards gate question. So let's see the first question which is in front of you. That is 1000 invested for 1 year at a rate of 20% per annum on compound interest, but interest to be calculated half yearly. Find the amount after 1 year. It's 20% per annum, but what it is called? They told you find the interest to be calculated half yearly, and after half yearly you have to find the amount after 1 year. So 1000 rupees is the amount that is invested, 20% per annum. So what is half of it? Right? Is 10% percent per half yearly, right? On half yearly basis you are getting 10. So 10% for 1 year, for 6 months, sorry, and for next 6 months it is again 10%. So you can find out now. So a plus b plus ab by 100. Why we are doing this? Because it told you that you have to calculate on the half yearly basis, right? For half yearly, what we did, yearly compound interest we divided by 2, because there are two 6 month part in a year, right? If they ask you to find out quarterly, what you have to do, you have to divide it by 4, because there are 4 quarters, right, in a year. So after doing this, what you get, 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 10, that is 100 by 1, that is 21. So you have to find 21% of 1000 rupees. So 21% into 1000. So this 20 will cut this. This comes out to be what? 210 rupees. 210 rupees is the amount that that person will get after 1 year, if the amount is get calculated on a fairly basis. Okay. Thank you.